What's up, nerds? So, I finished episode 12 of The Bad Batch, season 3, and again, the prison break thing was kind of cool, but I mean, a good show this does not make. With this episode, I have questions about one thing about that prison break. Was that the same? Well, it wasn't like it was kind of like a prison break. Was that the same place that was in Mando season 2? Where they had to go and where Mando took his mask off. I was curious about that because I was like, oh, that place looks familiar, but I couldn't tell and I don't care enough to research it. So that's just my thought with it, because that's the thing about Star Wars now is I'll watch it and they'll have something like, I'll be like, oh, is that a callback? And then I'm like, you know what? I don't even care. I don't even care. That's how sad Star Wars has gotten, you guys. Kathleen Kennedy has put it so far in the dumps that I'm like, I can't even bother to be interested to look it up. Before I was all like, what's that? And, I'm like trying to figure out what it is and everything. But now I'm just like, I just don't care. It's like, whatever. All right, let me real quick go through this breakdown. I'm not going to take up too much of your time, and then we'll meet you on the other side. All right, here we go. CX2 returns Omega to Tantus, where Emery tests her blood and confirms that it is what they need. So yeah, again, Omega's got the metachlorian count that they need to do whatever it is. It's probably just the cloning of the Emperor, because Mount Tantus kind of looks like what is the mountain in Heir to the Throne, the Thrawn trilogy? There's like a mountain, there's a clone in there of the Emperor or whatnot, and he's like a crazy old man of the mountain and stuff. So, but that's probably just what it is to clone the Emperor. That's probably what they need all these M counts for. Hemlock takes Omega to be held with the other young Project Necromancer test subjects. So, this is the end of the episode, but he takes them in there, and they're just sitting in there in their white room doing their homework. That's all they do is they sleep, eat, and do homework. I'm like, oh, what a crappy life. I'm like, I try to escape too, but I try to use my force powers a little bit more. Once the Imperial forces leave Pabu, Crosshair suggests to Hunter and Wrecker that they get the location for Tantus from Rampart, who is imprisoned in an Imperial labor camp on Erebus. Yeah, so they figure out that they need Rampart, and if you remember him, he's from, past seasons or whatnot, and he was, put there. I can't remember what for, and again, don't care. And they're all like, well, we gotta go get him. And so, but then they're running around that island on Pabu and everything. And I'm just like, oh, good for you. With Fee's help, they infiltrate Erebus, hijack a prison transfer vehicle, and escape with Rampart. Yeah, Fee, she comes in helmsome, Wanda Sykes and everything. And they get him out. And like I said before, the prison break was kind of cool and everything, and then she flies her ship in and they jump on the ship and everything, and of course they're all gonna survive because they're not gonna have them killing Tech was actually like a good move in terms. I'm glad they didn't pull back on it. And although watch, one of you had mentioned in a comment section, I believe it was not in the last video, but the video before that the CX2 guy is actually Tech. And I was like, if they do that, I'm going to be pissed. Like, when you kill off a character, sometimes they just got to stay dead, like Qui-Gon Jinn. He got stabbed with a lightsaber, and then everybody after that, they got stabbed with a lightsaber, especially if you're female, they survived. But, you just got to be dead, because that's how it is. So Tech is dead, and it was a bummer, but, whatever. So they all got on the ship, and Fee helped save them and everything, and then they get Rampart on there. On V's ship, Rampart explains that no one knows Tantus's coordinates, but he is willing to help them find the facility in exchange for not being returned to the labor camp. On V's ship, Rampart explains that no one knows Tantus's coordinates, but he is willing to help them find the facility in exchange for not being returned to the labor camp. And then so he's like, listen, I'm going to help you. I'm just like, nah, I just don't want to go back to that freaking place where that work camp or that labor camp, whatever it was. 'Cause I don't want to do any more manual labor. It sucks. I liked the nice clean suits that the Empire gave me. I like the organization. I like the responsibility, all that fun stuff. I didn't like the whole failing thing, but such as life. But so he's all like, and I didn't mind Rampart, but whatever. But I like bad guys. I like the villains. They're always fun. But yeah, that's the end of the episode and everything. And I didn't care for it. Like I said, them getting that little prison break was kind of fun. But other than that, I'm like, I just don't care. And and I just think this show, like, the writing is not like very good in my opinion. And I wish Star Wars was just not in the state that it's in. They went off the rails, and then they just kept driving the train onto the ground, and and I just don't like it, and I don't like this emphasis on Omega, because I think Omega is a crappy character. I don't think she's all that great. I don't like her. I find her annoying. Most of the Bad Batch I find a little bit annoying. I thought these were the crappiest characters to take from Rebels and make a spin-off show of them. So I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I doubt it, though. But because nobody's watching this show. Like, the people watching this show are people like me who cover it, and then, like, the people that like it, which travel in a large group of one. So, whatever. All right. Tell me what you guys thought about this episode. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What was your favorite part? Who's your favorite Bad Batch member? Whatever. Do you think it's kind of cool they brought back Rampart? Is that still the work camp? Is that from Mandalorian Season 2? Do you know? I don't know. But tell me what you guys think. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next Bad Batch breakdown and review. You guys have a good day. Bye.